You're watching keepingupwithnz.com. You're watching it, watch it, keep watching it. Hello, I'm Matt Stellingwerf and I'm doing a show in this year's comedy festival entitled All of the Above. And what should you expect? It's going to be fun. It's going to be funny, as is the point. And it's basically just a celebration of all the useless crap that I learnt at university, all the junk that I've still got in the recesses of my mind from reading the Guinness Book of Records when I should have been studying bursary calculus. And I'm just trying to find a use for all the useless knowledge that's clogging up my brain. So come see All of the Above. All of the Above? That's the word, that's the name. Come see it, it's going to be amazing. I like to think that I don't, and I'm somehow more evolved than that, but I'm fairly certain that I have looked at a pair of undies in the wash and gone, well, I wore them last night and that new material went really, really well. So maybe I'll get a second night out of them. But other than that, no, I've actively tried to avoid getting any superstitious sort of practices really, because it'll just drive you mad in the end, I think. My advice from being fresh into the comedy biz and an up-and-comer myself would be get along and watch as much comedy as you can. Get into the Raw Quest at the Classic on Monday nights. There's so many new open mics starting up at the Lumsden on Tuesdays, Snatch on Wednesdays. There's just so much cool stuff to do. There's improv, there's snort at the Basement. So yeah, if you're keen on getting into it, go to the festival show, particularly Matt Stellingwerf and All of the Above. But other shows as well, because you'll get such a variation. You'll learn about comedy, which is effectively what you need to do, and then do it as much as you can. Okay, yeah, no, I'm willing to share. Okay, it wasn't planned. It was improv. That's me. I'm quality. I'm straight into the improv from my first jokes, because I made the mistake of mentioning to at least one or two friends that I was doing my first gig at the Classic, March the 5th, the first heat of Raw 2012. And word spread, and it turned out about 40 of my friends came, and Scott, not knowing who I was or who my friends were, sat them in the entirety of the front row. So I walked out on stage to just a sea of people that I knew looking and judging me, and I think my first line when I walked on stage was, "This was a bad fucking idea." I don't have too many. I'm not very good at writing sort of pub jokes and dad jokes. I've only had one or two and they're quite offensive, usually.
Just do it.
Okay, well, I'll chuck it out there. Like my 2012 New Zealand Comedy Guild Award Gag of the Year nominated joke. The hardest thing about finding out that Santa Claus wasn't real was just not knowing who I lost my virginity to anymore. May 13 to 17 here at Q Theatre, at Luna at Q Theatre, which is a new venue that they've started up, which is just around the back. You enter from Grey's Ave, you don't go through the main venue. May 13 to 17, 8:30, third week of the festival, for all the people who have forgotten to go to festival shows and realise that there's only 1 week to go see it. I'll see you there, unorganised people.